Greg Popovich, Spurs build foundation for years to come. Brazil. The San Antonio Spurs, 6-7, had their recent 5-game losing streak against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday, just before the team hit the West Coast. The next 5 games. Many in the NBA predicted that the San Antonio Spurs would finish at the bottom of the standings and compete for the projected Victor Wembanyama. And while Greg Popovich's club could still win the lottery, literally and figuratively, and clinch the French phenomenon, the Spurs were relatively surprising in the first month of the season. Starting the season with 4 of their first 5 away games, the Spurs defeated the Indiana Pacers, Philadelphia 76ers, Minnesota Timberwolves twice, and Chicago Bulls to start the 2022 campaign 5-2. And then San Antonio was brought back to earth the following week, losing 5 straight games, 4 of which were at home. But while wins are important, Popovich continues to emphasize the importance of learning from every game in his 27th season with the Spurs. "Playing them the way we did tonight feels really good," he said after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. "You're always disappointed when you lose, but very well. These kids are growing up and playing the way they need to win. So it was a good night." The Spurs ended their losing streak against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday, and the Cubs led the first 13 games. Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell are averaging 23.6 and 21 points per game. Point guard Trey Jones is averaging 3.3, and 2022 draft pick Jeremy Sochan has shown his versatility at both ends of the court. Brazil. As the face of the Spurs for nearly 3 decades, Popovich coached 5 champion teams, several MVPs, and countless Hall of Famers during his tenure. And while this year's team may not reach the former manager's 6th title, it sets the stage for when the franchise is ready to be a contender again. Popovich went from coach to teacher, former point guard Manu Ginóbili told Mexican newspaper El Universal. Franchise. The team is back tonight to get back to .500 against defending champions Golden State Warriors.